This is the Ohio AgNet from the Voice You Know at the News You Trust studios, sponsored by BASF and Certain Corn Herbicide. Unleash residual power early to allow for pre- and post-application to attack weeds at their weakest. I'm Ty Higgins. Today we're at the largest event of its kind east of the Mississippi, the 2026 Ohio Pork Congress. President of Ohio Pork Council, Nathan Schrader, joining us. Good to see you, sir.
Morning, Ty. Good to have you here.
We're going to talk about a lot of things here over the next couple of days in Lima, but as you look at the pork industry in Ohio, we're seeing higher prices, demand is through the roof. What would you say the state of your industry is right now?
So yeah, after a few years of like how we're going to do this, we're finally seeing some price increases, and very welcome to that. You can also sense out in the neighborhoods that there's some sense of maybe some new construction wanting to happen here. So the whole economy of pork production in Ohio seems like it's starting to pick up again now. So pretty excited for that.
Is this expansion current contractors that are just growing, or are we seeing some new people, new faces come into the fold?
Like some of both. You know, the current ones are getting a little bit bigger, but there are some new people wanting to come in and have interest in putting some contracted barns up. So that's exciting.
What does it mean for an event like this when the enthusiasm starts to ramp up? I remember a couple of years ago, things weren't great, right? You were down for a little while, and farmers were just trying to get by. But boy, there's some excitement in the industry right now. How does that impact what you're doing here this weekend?
There is, and we started to see it last year at the pack auction. There was a lot of excitement in that room, and some people put their billfolds out. And I'm so excited to see what happens tonight at this. It's just a sense of just happiness now. It's just, you walk through the trade show and, you know, everybody's happy and talking, trying to make some deals, so things are well.
As we have this conversation here just outside the Lima Convention Center, there's a lot of snow on the ground. We've seen record cold temperatures in Ohio, and a lot of consumers are wondering about livestock. Talk to us about what you have to do on your farm in order to keep your pigs healthy and get through what Mother Nature's been throwing at us here for the last week and a half.
Right, so it's cold outside. It's been cold. Keep in mind, we keep our barns over 80 degrees, especially when these little baby pigs come in. We're 82 to 83 degrees. So as cold as we are when we go outside, those pigs are comfortable 24/7. All you can eat, all you can drink, kind of jealous of it.
Kind of sounds like my retirement maybe, hopefully.
Someday you'll get there.
Someday I'll get there. Much of what you do is consumer driven as well, and we talked about the demand for pork, especially with the price of beef right now. Pork is getting to be what consumers are gravitating towards at the grocery store. We just saw a couple weeks ago the food pyramid from USDA get flipped upside down, and now protein is on top of that. How does that impact how you talk to consumers and how you market your product on the pork side?
So it's a common sense pyramid now, right? You know, protein is on top, which it always should have been. So we're going to run with that, and we're going to teach how good our product is, the high protein levels, the valued price index at the supermarket. Anytime you go to the supermarket, go look and see. And the spread of beef versus pork, and cooking our pork to 145 degrees, you can't beat it. It is so good.
Nathan Schrader, President of Ohio Pork Council, joining us on the Ohio AgNet. Appreciate your time and always appreciate your hospitality here for Ohio Pork Congress in Lima. Thank you.
Thanks, Ty, and hope to see everybody out there.
Let's get a check of the forecast brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's Ryan Martin.
Still watching I-70 southward this afternoon into this evening for some snow, some sleet, maybe a little bit of freezing rain. I still think we can see a coating do an inch or two of snow. Now, north of I-70, we've got clouds through the rest of the day, but I don't think we have major precipitation concerns. All of this out by midnight, dry tomorrow. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thank you, Ryan. We'll check the markets and analysis coming up after this as the Ohio AgNet continues.
It's time for the Morton Buildings Building Value Days sales event running now through the end of February. Morton Buildings are built stronger, last longer, and look better. So if you're planning for a garage, farm shop, stall barn, a storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, or anything in between, act now. Our buildings are built to last, but these savings won't. Visit MortonBuildings.com or contact your local Morton office to take advantage of current savings on new buildings. Certain restrictions may apply. Offer valid only on select new building orders placed between January 5th and February 28th, 2026.
Welcome back to the Ohio AgNet. I'm Ty Higgins. Today's market analysis brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Company. Excited to bring a brand new soybean crush facility to Upper Sandusky. Learn more about marketing your soybeans to LDC at 574-566 2113. Let's get a check of the markets and some analysis. U.S. corn has lost its edge in world markets, no longer the cheapest offer out there. Argentine corn offers in early spring reported to be just under 30 cents per bushel cheaper than U.S. corn. The Trump administration likely to release the guidelines for 45Z no later than this week. The rumor is the clean fuel production guidelines likely to result in raising tax credits for green diesel. Feedlots are in the driver's seat, will continue to hold on for higher cash, and packers have not been able to surround themselves with many cattle. The cattle inventory report showed the lowest amount of cattle in feedlots since 2018, and there is some evidence of hog numbers tightening amidst the outlook for increasing demand. Pork cutout values increased $1.48 on Monday. This check of the markets brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. March corn, a penny and a quarter higher at midday, $4.27 a bushel. May, $4.34.5, up by a cent. Soybeans for March, 6.5 cents to the good at $10.66 3/4. May beans, $10.78 3/4, up by 6 1/4. And July wheat up by a penny at $5.48 1/2. For the Ohio AgNet, I'm Ty Higgins.